New kits, new balls, new players, and new faces. Why wait until September for your annual official reskin from EA when we can experience the authenticity of the 25-26 campaign before the first kick of the new season? Today, RODEKits 25-26 new season mod is here. Get ready to transform your FC25 into FC26 with the most immersive season update yet. With the 24-25 season concluding and a few more months to wait until the latest integration of EA's FC, why wait when we can transform our game into the real FC26 thanks to RODEKits new season mod? This isn't just an update. Thanks to a combination of massive mod compilations, it's a total revolution. Let's find out what's inside. We have access to 191 brand new club kits and combinations for the upcoming season, including some International World Cup 2026 gear such as Portugal and even Germany's centenary shirt showcased in their Nations League semi-final. The full league promotions and relegations are depicted, such as Leeds United, Burnley and Sunderland returning to the top flight. Paris FC and Metz are back in League One, alongside Levante and Elche returning to La Liga, as well as old Bundesliga alumni Cologne and Hamburg returning to the top flight with correct sleeve badges and numbers. All squads are updated, refreshed and ready to battle. Updated European qualifiers are also present for a truly authentic career mode experience. 11 new players are added, including the exciting wonder kids with real faces such as Chelsea's new boy Estaviel Willian, Shea Lacey of Manchester United, Joan Martinez and Gil Fernandez of Real Madrid and FC Barcelona respectively, as well as many more. 9 new official match balls to be used in the next season, including the Premier League's new partnership with Puma after a 20-year association with Nike. A staple of RODEKits' traditional kit expansion mods is also present in this new season patch. Shorts and sock variants for extra customization. You'll never have to worry about frustrating kit clashes ever again. Player and manager transfers are updated to reflect the real-world changes. Liverpool's influx of Leverkusen starlets in Florian Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong represent the Premier League champions, as well as the departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid alongside Huijsen. Liam Delap arrives at Chelsea after a breakthrough season with Ipswich. Cunha joining the sinking ship of Manchester United. Kevin De Bruyne embarking to Napoli to make room for his successor, Rangers. Croatian legend Luka Modric joins Kevin De Bruyne in Italy as he links up with AC Milan, and Leroy Sané departs for Turkey as he joins Galatasaray. Jobe Bellingham following in his big brother's footsteps through the yellow wall of Dortmund, as well as many more of the earliest transfers reflected in this patch. This mod is 100% compatible with the world-famous FIFA Realism mod for full immersion. If you're any stranger to the Realism mod, it's the most comprehensive, authentic patch for FC, of which already contains a plethora of updated player faces, kits, balls, ad boards, scoreboards, flag banners and scarves, manager appearances, outfits, and an extensive database of accurate and real-world football credentials essential for your career mode, tournaments, and much more. On top of this, many of you have asked what camera, turf, and B-shade settings I use in my FC25 videos. Well, in compendium to FIFA and RODEKits patches, I also highly recommend and use eSIM's mod, which includes many aesthetic mods to enhance your FC realism even further. It includes real-world camera settings assigned exclusively to every stadium, the low, intimate camera angles seen at Stamford Bridge, Signal Iduna Park, Wembley, or even smaller grounds like Selhurst Park and Girona are catered for. The more theatrical views of the Bernabeu, Metropolitano, and many more are also present. You can even tweak these to your own liking to be as close or far, high or low, as you like. On the pitch, there is also eSIM's Turf Collection to tailor the field of play to your liking. This is known as his Turf's Real Collection, for a more realistic depiction. EA style, which more closely matches that of the art style of the developers. Warm and dark variations, as well as turf footprints that affects how much wear and tear appears on the field or not. As well as this, we also have the correct goal net assignment for every team. Clubs like Aston Villa and Real Madrid play with deep goal nets, while teams like Arsenal and Chelsea play with smaller shallow nets. A newly added feature is the MLS-style goal nets, with the support bars along the ground as featured in this year's Club World Cup. eSIM has configured this so goal nets and turf styles are all automatically assigned to each team accordingly, making each match feel authentic and accurate. Additionally, he has assigned players' uniform cosmetics, such as the 3/4 length sleeves, gripper socks appropriately to every player, as well as the latest boots and goalkeeper gloves. Now, all of these assets are nice and all, but without the foundational gameplay gluing it all together, it's going to leave a lot to be desired. This is where the most comprehensive and incredibly customizable Anth gameplay mod comes in to rejuvenate your FC gameplay experience. I've covered version 7 previously on this channel in detail, but since then, 2 new versions have released, and we now sit on the brand new version 9 of the gameplay suite. And let me tell you right up front, this one is a game changer. Even though we're late into FC26 cycle, the mod creator, Anth has been grinding behind the scenes, pushing the limits of gameplay. And the result? The most complete, most diverse version of the mod. There's more attacking, more intelligence in defense, and it's packed with tactical depth. And honestly, it's the most engaging version yet. Introduced in version 7 is Anth's Natural X trilogy. This includes the grounded Natural X, Natural X Plus, which builds on a slightly slower tempo and additional animation trigger tuning, as well as Natural X Flow, which introduces a jogging rhythm for left stick movement, enhancing dribbling, identity and fluidity. In version 9, we have the Natural XS lineup, in other words, extra slow. This is designed for those who love slow, deliberate tempo, heavy inertia and tactical football. Every version in this series slows down the pacing, turning and transitions with foot-planted realism. I'm personally using the Natural XS Core version, the purest form of this edition, extra slow, deeply grounded and perfect for full immersion in a heavy tactical experience. Interactions have been reworked in version 9. Step-ins happen earlier and defenses react faster. Jostling and space coverage is tighter, and tackling has been fine-tuned, and yes, the AI is way smarter. The defensive line has been overhauled too. Your backline now adjusts dynamically, whether it's sitting deep or pushing high. It actually feels tactical. Attackers now move with more urgency, especially in the final third. Support play feels tighter and more fluid. Additionally, attribute-driven defense intelligence and reworked goalkeepers also play a part. There is better referee logic and fresh tactical options. There is over 460 additional add-ons to this gameplay mod. Let that number sink in. This is not just plug and play, this is craft your own football experience. One must not just dive in believing they already know this mod. Version 9 rewrites the rulebook, positioning alternatives totally redesigned. Even areas you think you've mastered have changed. Build slow, follow the guide included with the mod, and get to know the standalone before stacking on the extra layers available to you. If you're ready for deeper immersion, strategic gameplay, and a mod that truly evolves with you, then version 9 is your new gold standard. So, that completes our roundup of the most essential and complementary mods that turn FC25 into not only the spiritual FC26, but also the ultimate football simulator in terms of sights, sounds, and immersion. Thanks to its creative and innovative community, the true embodiment of football gaming will never die.